lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it, I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit stash, got a bracelet for impact. Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack, quick stack.
21.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We recording everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Microphones?
Microphones are good. Let's go.
Just throw my picture coat.
Did you chase last episode?
Nah, he didn't chase last.
Oh, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
But this week I'm down.
I'm proud of you. I'm in my Ricky bag right now. Yo.
Get your shit. You better get your ass out of that shell.
Yeah.
You better get over yourself.
Right.
You better get over yourself.
What's
up,
happening?
baby?
Yo, episode 21 of Kinda Not Scripted, presented by Dom Set Visuals. I'm here with my brothers Taye Terry, Ricky Simeon,
Yes, sir.
Blake Amante.
What's up, Blake?
I'm Isaiah Nunez again.
What we got in the background?
We got Juan Collado.
Icon
Yes,
Juan.
sir.
Shout outs.
We got my wifey, manager,
Yes,
den mother.
that's what she do.
Rebecca Sarabia.
Understand.
Shouts out to the Twitch that's watching right now.
And we even
right.
got
Ronto.
It's Ronto's
sir.
world.
It's
Go.
in the building.
Ronto's world.
And his manager / den mother.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
gotta
if you-
respect it.
Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you like and subscribe. Keep commenting. Keep blowing up the Twitch. Join us every time. We're gonna be streaming this live. So, and we're gonna have little after parties at the end of it. And yo, we live, baby.
We live,
That's
baby.
it.
How y'all
Appreciate the
feeling?
support. I feel fantastic. Like I said,
Your week was good.
Great.
Everything
my week was good.
good.
I'm in my
You went
Ricky
to-
bag right now. I'm
Okay.
leaning back. Not,
You like
not,
that?
not
Rams
trying to
won
control
the Super
everything.
Bowl.
Like that. Rams won the Super Bowl. God damn.
Damn. God damn, they blew their ass
Who that
out.
boy the Simpsons, ain't he? He wrote the story.
What? Shit crazy. But dude, on the serious note though, I do got a a question though. What do you think is the worst drug in America?
The worst drug in America.
Yes, and it could be anything.
It doesn't have to be
I
paraphernalia.
say love. Love is the most craziest, most incrediblest drug ever that you can take in your life.
Is it in a positive way or negative?
It's both.
Right.
We were just talking about this last week.
Right.
Love comes in anything, communication, everything. But love, I say, is the most craziest drug. It don't, like you just said, it ain't gotta be anything. Drug is anything you're addicted to.
Right.
That's what a drug is. You know what I
right,
mean? Okay, so when you come to reference to anything you're addicted to,
Right.
love, you know what I mean? Like somebody you can go crazy to for love. So
What they talking about, Blake?
what they talking about, Blake?
Well, I mean, for me, just out of my own personal experience, heroin. I mean,
Damn, I was gonna say that.
Damn.
I was just gonna come and flat and say heroin.
yeah, I
Right.
mean,
That's a
I've
hell
seen
of a
people
drug.
that take their souls. You know what I mean?
Take
But
their souls.
I mean, where there's just nothing behind the substance behind. You know, usually the eyes are like the curtains to the soul and shit. But there's just nothing back there. you
Right,
know?
right,
Like,
right. Cause man, that
People that were like honorable, had a good outcomes. They had a good home, but then for some reason they're in a trap house in Atlanta just shooting up heroin.
Right,
and then
shit. Hey,
Looking at the
why
moon.
you had to do it that way?
Right.
Right.
No, that makes sense.
No, I was gonna just say heroin, all that
Yeah.
other stuff,
Yeah.
but I like what you said too. Like you kind of flipped it up and said love, man. You
Yeah,
can look
because
at
he
you can look
said
at ego as a
anything,
drug.
right,
You can
you
look
know
at
what I mean?
bad habits like a drug.
Bad habits.
Success, what we trying to do. This shit a
Like
drug.
you, yes, like
Yeah.
somebody like I was telling you, somebody like I listened to this man. He make $1 billion. He only 17. Now I'm mad as fuck. I'm only
Right.
doing this. I'm
Right.
working at this. You know what I mean? That makes
Right.
it a drug. Like it's
Curiosity is a
you know
drug.
what I mean? So it overrides you. It gets to the
Right.
point where, oh shit, what the fuck am I doing? It makes you do more
Right. Yeah.
for nothing. You get what I'm saying?
step
you're
outside your own character. before
Exactly.
even-
Yeah.
That
So I feel
information
that.
is toxic too.
And then we didn't even ask the person that asked the question.
Right.
Oh yeah,
so-
what's your worst drug?
Right. So what I feel the worst drug in America is fun, and you can tie fun into a lot of things.
Okay.
You gotta understand because fun could be bad or good.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like yeah.
It's hard to get out of. Okay, here we go. Now then I pose another question, and I'm gonna kind of flip it, cause the cliche way when folks they ask you and they be like, when was the last time you heard Daze Daze?
Right.
You done heard that before, right?
Right.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna flip it. When was the first time you heard someone say, "I don't want to have fun"? Or I want to stop having fun. I wait.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
See. Okay then.
Yeah.
It's a drug.
Okay.
You're addicted, but fun
What
can fall in so many
what's
categories.
fun? That's what I'm saying.
Whatever
okay,
you
right,
categorize,
right,
whatever
right,
you
right.
categorize it
Because
as.
shit.
Whatever you categorize it as.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Because
see what I'm saying?
it
Fun
could-
can ties into a lot of things.
Yeah, because
bro.
that fun can be so crazy to the point. That fun could be so crazy to the point where you like, I don't want to do this no more.
Well, even if something,
It was fun at first. It's not fun no more.
Right.
I got you. That makes sense.
well,
That makes
Because
sense.
I can say
I
I
got you.
wanna. Okay, I smoke cigarettes. I want to stop smoking cigarettes. Now, I can stop smoking cigarettes at any time.
Mm-hmm.
And there been times where I say, no, I'm not gonna do that, or I can stop drinking, or whatever may be the case.
Right.
But there's never a time in my personal life that I said I want to stop having fun.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Everybody's
You see what I'm
versions of
saying?
fun
You're
is
not.
different.
You're not about to say you want to. Well, to a certain extent.
So
like
that's
a
my
specific-
answer.
But
that
Right,
makes
right,
sense.
right.
even
I
if
like that
that
answer.
fun's a good thing, like I
That's
think
fine.
that a reoccurring theme in life is like
But
there's
you-
a balance to things. Like, even too much of a good thing's a bad thing, right? Like
Right.
if you don't keep perspective on it, like if you're having too much fun and you're not doing in the work, you know what I mean? You gotta plant the seeds to bear the fruits. You know what I mean? It can't just be fun all the time.
Right,
Yeah, and
right.
I think that's where people lose perspective
Can
on
you
it.
define fun?
Well, I mean,
What's fun to you?
fun to me? I mean, back in the day was instant gratification by doing hard drugs.
Right.
You
Wow.
Whoa, but it is.
But
I mean,
Whoa.
but like that's
You
just
put your mind
it's
to
just
ease.
real though.
Right.
It's just real
But
shit.
no, no,
like
no. But when you say
like
what's fun,
comparing like me going to the club. Now the club is my room.
that's not fun.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I got my iPod, not my iPod, my speaker, whatever Bluetooth speaker playing loud. That's the club to me. Now
Right,
that's
right,
fun.
right, right.
That's
That's
fun to
fun.
me now. So it's kind of like you adapt to your surroundings and the
Yeah.
climate. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's why
And
you
that's
say-
why that's why he said that there's no such thing as somebody saying I don't want to have fun.
Right.
Because
Right.
your fun, not my fun. My fun, your fun is going to the club. My fun is playing 2K, watching Netflix.
And I never.
That's fun for me.
Bro,
Right.
And I never said
Yeah.
I want to stop having fun. You never
Right.
said that. You never
No,
said that. You
that
never
never-
said that.
never
I don't
happened.
have to
Never
know you
happened.
personally, but I promise you never said that.
Right.
You don't want to have
Right.
fun.
Right.
But no, yeah. But fun goes into loving that fun. So yeah,
right.
everything falls in.
Why
the
you think?
same.
Why you think love is a drug, man?
I think love is a drug due to the fact of what it is.
Can you
know
give
what
a
I mean?
negative and a positive?
Okay, negative drug on this love. Person loves somebody so much that that person be like, okay, listen,
They'll kill
if-
for your ass.
there you go.
That type.
Listen, I'm dead ass
That's
serious.
real.
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
real
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all the way
Yeah.
negative.
Because you can't use that in the courthouse. Why'd you kill that person? Because I love
Because I
the
love
judge.
them.
But the number one,
Nobody else can
murder is-
have you. I love you.
Right.
Murder is
You know what I
typically a
mean?
crime of passion. You know.
Uh-huh.
But
You know,
but hold on, positive. I love this man so much. Ricky, I'm not gonna tell you I love you, bro. But I can come pick you up every day, take you to work. You know what I mean?
You could do that without saying I love you.
without saying that. You know what I mean?
Why don't you
But
try
that's-
right now? Say I love you to Ricky.
Say it.
I love you, my brother.
I love you too,
That's my
bro.
boy right
You're
here,
right.
man. But it's like for
That's
real,
all
it's like
right.
for real, it's like positive and negative. Yeah, you can bring love, but you can bring it in a negative way,
Uh-huh.
and you can
Right.
bring it in a positive.
Oh,
If
thanks
I
for-
get, I'm sorry, if I get on if I get in the driveway, right? If I
Oh,
get
hold
in-
on. We just got a subscriber, man. Who was that?
Oakland
Jedi.
Jedi.
Hey,
Thanks for following,
now
man.
Appreciate the
following.
subscriber, man.
I like
There we
that.
go.
That's what's up. But
That's
if I
what's
get
up.
in the driveway, right, and I get on my camera, put on the damn thing and record what I'm about to do to this old lady in the back. Oh, I'm about to pay for her stuff right now. Is that loving her or not?
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
we just got a
Is
comment
that
right now.
negative or positive?
We just what's it called? We just got a comment. Obsession is the drug. Love is the gateway.
Okay, please tell them to explain on that. No.
Yeah.
I want them to explain on that. I want you to write what you just said
Right.
and an explanation on that.
Let's
I
buffer it a
need
little
to
bit
know
so
that.
we ain't just waiting
I
for
need
the
to know
text.
that. But while we doing
What's
that,
your
you
what's
gonna
your
check that out?
interpretation of obsession is the drug? Because I agree with what she
Right.
said.
I want to know what she
It
means
makes-
on
Because
that.
love
That
and
makes
obsession
sense.
is two different
Well,
things,
you
but it's
start out
it's
love-
Obsession,
merged.
I like
Yeah.
that. But when it
Right.
go ahead.
Well,
bro.
I mean, love just like happens, and then people fixate on that.
Right.
first,
Right.
You know, so
Right.
it's like the gateway.
Right.
Like first you start having affections towards somebody, then you grow to love that person, and then you fixate on that person.
right,
And then you won't let it go despite the
And that
outcome.
becomes
But
and that
it's-
becomes obsession.
do it goes to the point where the individual, we're not gonna say woman or male, we're gonna just say individual. Do it
Yeah.
goes to the point where the individual like, I can't get nobody else. I
know
can't.
pe- I know
I
people
can't
like
go
that.
nowhere else.
I know people
This
like
is
that.
where.
I know people
This
like
is
that.
where
You
it
be
ends.
complacent.
Right. If this
right.
person leave me, that's it. You know what I mean? I can't do it.
I've
Gets
known
to
I'm
that
not gonna
point.
do
as good as this again.
Yeah.
That's where
right,
it gets
yeah.
to where
now
love. So it's really
yeah.
not really love. Like when
Yeah.
she say obsession and all that really ties into it because
Yeah.
it's like now I'm obsessed with you because I feel like I can't do nothing without you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm to the point where if I go somewhere else, I will be terrified, gone. You know what I mean? My mind won't be there.
What's gonna happen after this ends?
Right.
type
What will
shit.
happen? Like if
And
you
there's
leave
some people that feel like there's no other door.
at
Some
all.
people feel like there's just one solid door, and that other door is non-existent because they can't see past that.
But
door.
you got to understand that
So
solid door,
people get stuck in their relationships, like we were talking about last
Right,
week, whether
right.
it's friends or friendship or
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
People get stuck in that.
Yes,
I like
that.
that.
Solid door could be the most comfortable door you ever been in.
Yeah.
That's why you probably ain't even looking. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Whatever
Yeah.
life you in right now is very comfortable.
Right.
You living your good life, but
Right.
it's like you're not finna look for nothing else.
Right.
But then when you go ahead. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
What, in your definition, what can make a relationship toxic?
Toxic.
Yeah.
In my definition, what can make it? I want y'all to say it first because
Right,
I'm
right.
always pitching in
Well,
on something fast.
She just said that we got it to the T. So that's what the comment said.
Oh, we got it.
But
Right.
I think
Okay,
okay. What makes a relationship toxic is the conversion from love into obsession. I
Into
feel like
obsession.
obsession turns into a lot of people can look at it. A lot of people can like look at obsession and make the definition be protecting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's controlling at the same time. That's when it becomes toxic.
Toxic?
To me personally.
Toxic is what kills you, right?
Yeah.
Do toxic kill you. So
Yeah.
when you talk about killing, it's talking about stress, depression.
Right.
So when we talk about stress and depression, it's what gives you the stress and depression,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if I come home from a long day of work and I get on the game and you stressing all the time because I'm just playing the game, and we come back into communication and all that.
Right.
That's what my explanation on toxic. You have to bring everything there. If you're not
Right.
bringing everything, toxic will always be.
Or
there.
people-
Like how do
You get what I'm
how-
saying?
like
You
how
will
do-
always have.
go ahead.
How do we get to a place to feel like we're depressed? Not saying it ain't
No,
real,
no, no,
but
no.
like
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Well-
detached from the relationship all on its
I
own.
was just
Well,
about to say
you're
Like,
right.
the other person's not responsible for your happiness.
There
So,
you
like,
go.
You got to be
Yeah.
happy with you
Yeah.
and then bring that together.
Yeah.
You
Well,
both got to
yes.
bring that to the
Right,
table.
but
Yeah.
you
as
gotta
an
be
individual.
Yeah.
But you gotta be
happy as an individual first before we can come
Because I
together.
can't, like we were all talking about last episode, you can't fix somebody else's problem.
Right.
They gotta
Right.
fix
And I'm
it.
not
Be-
there
But like
to
you just
fix the
said, but
problem.
like we said at last episode, when you're in a relationship, like you say, you got to be 50-50.
Right.
So under everything that you're comfortable with, sometimes you got to get out of your uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always a 50-50 though.
And that's what I was finna say.
Yeah.
But
Some
what if
days-
it ain't
some days-
50-50 and
But-
then you
but
got
hold
that
on.
70-30?
You're not about to
So
say
now you got
days.
you see what I'm saying?
You're not about to
60-40.
say, what is 70-30? What is 70-30?
100.
Hold on. Explain to me what 70-30 when it's dealing with relationships. Explain to me that.
Day to day.
Because if we talking about the man paying bills and the woman just
When
buying just
me and you
household
don't
shit,
understand the
that's not-
assignment. When me and you don't understand the assignment.
Okay, there you go. That's
That's
it.
what it-
Okay.
yeah.
Because I thought you was talking about just men paying bills and all that shit, and the woman just buying for
No,
just
we ain't
regular
even
shit.
just talking
ain't
about that. We just talking
70-30.
about in general.
In
though.
general.
Yo,
Okay,
you
that
know,
makes
you know,
sense. That
you
makes
know
sense.
what? You know why I think a lot of toxic relationships are breeded from?
Mm-hmm.
Are from people who aren't ready to be in a relationship. Until
Right.
you can let go of everything that happened before your past relationship. Some people bring their
I like that.
attachments into the relationship,
that. I
and
feel-
that's why what's it called? You can't be somebody who you can't be in a relationship when you became a jealous person from your previous relationship.
There you go. It
because
comes
now
into
it
that.
stops you, me, him
comes into
from
that.
doing
It
what
comes
our
into
normal
that.
lifestyle is. So we look at me personally, man. I'm somebody who is fully committed in their relationship. There ain't no thievery, no sneakery, no nothing. And I
that you
established
can
that
do.
from the beginning. But if Rebecca was somebody who lived in her previous relationships, this shit ain't gonna work.
Right.
Because I want to continue to move the way that I move, but at the same time, I am understanding that I'm in a relationship, so I can't 100% move when I move.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I want to go to Walmart real quick to pick up groceries, don't be upset when I just want to go by myself because I feel like it's gonna go by faster.
Right.
Don't
Right.
think that I'm going somewhere else. So
Right.
when you bring that past relationship in there, that's where the aggression is gonna come out
Yeah.
because I'm thinking, yo, you know I'm built like this, so why are you putting me in the other dude's situation?
But when I say
because we're human, we misinterpret.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
I say relationship, I still and then I feel like finance too comes in a part of relationship when you talk about communication. And shit.
Certain words,
certain words, but it's like
reinsurance,
right, all that because it's like if I'm making more money than you and you sitting on your ass and I feel like I'm
Right.
busting my ass, we ain't making no
Right.
money and all my money going to bills. I feel like you're not doing shit.
Right,
So
right.
you're not doing that
And
50-50.
and
You
ain't that-
doing
hey, look.
20-80, 70-30.
Well,
because
ain't that shit. No, go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, I mean, well, it all depends on the roles defined within the relationship. I mean, typically,
Roles defined
True.
within the
typically
relationship.
women want to feel safe. They want to feel secure.
Okay.
They want to feel heard. You know what I mean? And the men, they want to know that their woman's gonna go to hell and back with them. If you gotta
Okay.
go to that gate.
Now,
Okay, but
hold
hold on.
real quick. Now, based on your point, instead of changing it, what do you think about when the roles are reversed?
That's what I was just about
when
to
the
say.
woman wants to be the independent one.
Independent. That's what I was just
with
about
their
to say.
I
mind-
can't
with
speak
their
on a way I
mindset-
couldn't live.
Yeah,
Like,
can
I
we
can't-
Can we all just be human?
Yeah.
You're not about to worry about that man got your back.
Yeah.
You worry about if you got your
If
back.
you got your
Because if the
back.
man leave, who the fuck got your back next?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Can we all
Right.
just be human?
Right.
You
Which I
grow
think-
up by yourself.
And it's festered by ego.
So, speaking of that, my mom earlier in the episode
Shit.
said we have to remember
Grow up
that
by yourself,
each
baby.
of us are our own person.
Yeah.
So you do need to give the respect and the space to each person because all of us are different. We handle shit differently.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Just
right.
respect
Because
that.
we grow
Yeah.
up by ourselves. Every
Yeah.
human is different. I can't tell you
Yeah.
how you feel. You can't tell
Yeah.
me how I feel. But
Right.
if we get into the same feeling, I
Right.
can tell you how you
Now
feel.
it's a
because
it's
you
a
told me.
it's definitely a male ego thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Me personally, my genetic makeup is that I'm supposed to be. I don't want to say king like I'm the king of the castle, but I'm the one that provides for you.
That's a male.
And
thing.
I'm the
you
one that
supposed
protects
to.
you and stuff. But I have to be able. But I can't say I want to be this way, and Rebecca, you stay at home and take care of the kids.
Right.
Right,
you can't
because
do
shit.
I can enhance. I can
Yeah,
enhance
yeah.
negative.
Man, because
Yeah.
it's like, listen, your mother. I mean, you're
Yeah.
Rebecca. You.
Right.
Y'all have a child.
Right.
It's just you working, she not doing nothing. What is your child looking at? Is your child just looking at the man work, the woman stay at home? That's
Right.
all they perception. So
Right,
when
right,
they
right,
grow up, they're gonna percept to, no, you just, and I do this.
Especially the
That's
daughter.
what,
That's what I'm looking for.
especially a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a perception that you
Yeah.
bring on when you
Right.
doing it. You do your thing.
Now-
you are a human being. Do it your
Now,
way.
why do you think men want that?
Because it's more on, it's not even power, it's more on respect. It's more on getting better. It's more on building. Because I can build, let's say,
I think most men don't like a woman who know how to stand alone.
Yeah.
no,
No,
yes.
that's exactly what
Yes,
it is.
I like that.
That's
I like
exactly
that.
what it
They
is.
don't like
'Cause
to
you wanna
stand-
feel like
but
you can
it's
have-
because
you can have a-
independent.
like you can
I
have
can-
a-
that's what I'm
I
saying.
can have an umbrella. I
Hold
can
on,
have an
hold on, hold on.
umbrella. I can have an umbrella over you, and you like depending on the situation. If you know I don't have anything, I can't do but so much for myself.
Right, that's
You
what
see
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
Most, not most. Some men hold an umbrella over female head. Like
Yeah.
I know you in a
Gotta
situation where you
compensate.
can't do
Yeah.
nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I take this or do this for you to even be in that mindset, that's something different.
It's a damage to the pride.
It's
But
it
it's-
is.
It's a
It
damn,
is.
it's like
It
it's
is.
like a damn, bro. I want to protect you, but at the same time, you don't need me.
But hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
why can't a girl save a man when she got a lot of money?
She
but,
can.
But she can't. I'm just
She
saying,
can.
why don't a girl? Let me say this: why don't a girl save a man when she got a lot of money, but a man can save a hoe when he
Because
got
it ain't built like that.
We
It's
ain't
not
It's
built
not.
like that.
It's not in
built
the
like
mind.
that.
We
It's
ain't
not
built
It's not
like that.
built like
but
that.
just imagine.
It ain't built
Yeah.
like
just
that.
imagine
Yeah.
both of them thinking
right.
the same way.
Right.
Now flip it. Now flip it. Think about that man really wanting that woman to take care of him.
Right.
When you gonna have
Right.
your own, you see what I'm
When
saying?
you gonna-
It ain't gonna
and
feel
then-
right.
hold on,
when you
Ain't gonna feel
already
right.
have your
It ain't
own.
gonna feel right.
Well,
It
the
ain't
thing
gonna
is,
feel right.
you don't
Okay?
want-
It ain't gonna feel right.
you
'cause
don't-
that's pride.
Yeah,
Hold on,
you
Jay, hold on,
personal.
Jay.
Go ahead, my
you
bad.
don't want your partner to think the same way for you. In my experience, like the way I view it is like I want my partner to complement my weak spots. Like what I'm not good at, my girl, she covers that. You know,
Agreed. Agreed.
it's like-
Okay, but you have people that
But
be
that's-
like, if I tell you your weak spot and I'm in a
Yeah.
relationship with you,
Yeah.
you'll think I'm belittling you,
Yeah.
throwing you under the bus.
that's communication.
Hey,
okay.
that's communication.
But then you will ask me, what's your weak spots?
Yeah.
And then I start telling you, think it's sarcastic. No, I'm
Yeah.
actually telling you this is
But
what I
see-
need
Right,
to upgrade
right.
on.
But see, what you're saying is valid, and I understand that. But we talking in the concept of money. That's what we
Finance.
talking about.
Finance,
Finances.
right.
What Blake was talking about was, support in areas. Me, I'm not organized. My mind, when I come up with thoughts, I rely on Rebecca to grab each of them shits and compile them down
That-
to an MP3 or whatever type of file goes in the computer.
Okay.
And
You
I'm
don't-
all over the place.
But hold on,
I
but
like
you don't
every-
worry
I like
about the
every
finance
input.
at all.
Yes, but
You
when
have
it
to have
comes
input.
when it comes to money, my first thing is, do I got it if she don't? Right?
Okay.
So when
Right.
it comes to the
Yeah, yeah,
point
yeah.
where
That
I
makes
don't
sense.
got it,
You-
but
but you-
she does, there's a thing in my mind that clicks in saying,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking up. I need to get my shit together.
Would
Right.
She ain't doing
Would
it.
you
Right.
put
It's
your
something in our
Would you
DNA.
put your money with Rebecca money? Would y'all share an account?
We do it already.
Okay, I ain't gonna ask you no more.
Yeah.
Would you put your money with your woman account? Would y'all share an account?
Yeah.
Okay, ain't gonna ask you no more.
No, I ain't
Which-
gonna do
okay,
it. I ain't
there
gonna,
it
I
is.
ain't gonna do it.
So there it
I
is.
ain't gonna do
Out
it.
of
'cause
every-
we
it
gonna handle
ain't-
business. Your money is your money, and
That's
my money is my
because
money.
they
But I'm gonna
stand-
handle
but
mine.
they stand alone. You gonna stand in yours.
Yeah,
you
because
gonna
I'm gonna
handle
want you to stand
You
alone. 'Cause
got
if I
your-
ain't there, I ain't there, especially when I got kids with you, if I ain't there, you need to be able to stand alone and handle your business.
That's why.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
So,
why-
so
that's
you gotta
the principle
understand.
of
I'm not gonna
everything.
fuck with your
Everybody
mental.
is different.
I need you to be able to stand alone.
Hey, but ain't
I
no-
need you
ain't
to
no-
be able to be
ain't
a
no-
rock
see
within
how- you
yourself.
You talking about my money?
That's just
No.
how it is.
I wanna
That's
get
you
into the
talk-
For
point.
me, you see what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
get- let me get
I would
clarity.
want you to feel how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
can't-
saying?
You can't have a
That.
relationship where they're dependent on you for everything because then they're
Right,
not growing as
right.
a person.
You
Everybody
ain't
have
growing
everybody
within
have their
yourself.
own perception.
I
of
don't
that.
want it to be that situation where if we do disperse, then it's not you have nothing on the table.
That's why I
No.
want to ask
We
you the
both gotta
question.
eat together.
That's why I'm
But
gonna
let
ask you
me-
the
but let me
question.
get
Why
clear
did you
before
do that?
before you.
Clarification.
Right,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna push
Right.
you because
Hold
I
on.
don't.
All right,
My fault.
No,
bro.
you good. I want to get clarity. You talking about my money is yours,
No,
or
no,
you
no.
talking about joint bank accounts?
Joint bank account.
We ain't talking about joint bank accounts.
No,
man.
I'm
not talking about joint bank accounts.
No, I just want to ask you a question about
Yeah.
just you and your lady. Is y'all
Yeah.
joint bank account?
Nah,
Joint bank
my
account.
money's her money. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. But
All
that's
in
my-
all,
All
that's
in
what I'm
all.
saying.
Yeah,
You don't
either
think I'm
way,
gonna
it's
spend
bullshit.
money on it?
Hey, but
Yeah,
You don't think we gonna go out? I'm gonna pay? Like
Exactly.
what you?
That's what it
that,
is.
that makes
So-
sense.
That being
I-
said, our shit's not connected, but I just say it in the
Like,
context like
it's
she's
no
got it.
different.
If
Right,
she
that's
needs
what
it.
I'm
no
saying.
different.
Everybody got
Yeah,
their
yeah.
own story. Everybody is different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me personally, everybody is on one. Me and her is on one bank account.
That right?
Yeah.
Okay, my card, her card on one bank account. She swipe, it come out of one account. I swipe, it come out of one account. When she go to work, she get paid, it go to that one account. When I go to work, I get paid, it go to that one account. If the bill come out, it go out of one account. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Everybody's story is different. You have a story where you got your bank account, she got her bank account. When she pay this bill, she pay that bill. You only worry about that bill. When you pay that bill, you only worry about that bill.
There
But
you
both,
go.
you know what I mean? You
Shit
got
handle from
it's
You
there.
got
just-
two different accounts.
but
that
everybody
go
got a
through
way of doing it. But it's like how you do it. You get what I'm saying? How you
Right.
live at it with your relationship, communication,
Right.
and all that. My communication, I'll be able to do. I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When she
Yeah.
start working, I'm able to have her to put money in there and be like, hey, I need you to spend this on this, but you can do this, put this money in there.
Right,
we
right,
have
right.
that type of communication. You know what I mean? It
Supposed
comes
to have that communication.
yeah,
with money.
it all balls into that because about finance. You know what I mean? That's why we was talking about toxic and stuff. That's when it comes. How do a relationship get toxic? It's all about how do you work it. You
We
know
just
what I'm saying?
we got a comment based off of the toxic. It said, I agree that Blake is saying what Blake is saying, because if you can't accept the idea that you can survive on your own, you're going to be stuck in a relationship and become emotionally disconnected. Then it becomes toxic,
It comes toxic.
and that's in all different forms.
Well,
What's
I mean,
it called? Vibe,
I think
money.
Come on,
I think
man.
relationships
Everything.
get toxic when you
Because
grow
you can't
apart
go
and
nowhere
not
else.
together. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's like just sitting stagnant and the other person's growing, it's just inevitably going to be toxic. 'Cause that
It's
person,
gonna be like
Yes.
this.
like you're out here doing some shit, and the other
Yes.
person's sitting at home watching Netflix.
And-
They be like, "Where are you? Why am I alone?" You know,
But
like
check
you
this
know,
out
it's
though.
like,
See, this is where the world becomes tricky because it's
Yeah.
not necessarily you're stagnant. It's just yours ain't moving as fast as mine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
If
why
you
You probably
even
don't
moving.
have. If
If
you
you
move,
even-
you
That's
see what
the
I'm saying?
thing.
You probably have something
Hold on,
going
let's
on,
get
Right.
but it just ain't moving fast enough.
If
You
I'm
see
on
what
my
I'm
back
saying?
and you on your back, who picking who up? Answer that question.
It's okay.
If I'm
It's
laying
okay.
down and you
Shit.
laying down, how? There ain't no way you can pick me up. You got to get picked up yourself.
You
know
can't
what
pick
I mean?
something up on
so
your back,
let
man.
me stand up. If you laying down, I could pick you up. But if we both standing up, let's keep walking.
That right.
You can go this way, I go this way. The world is round. We'll come back together. It'll be a time where we come back together and be like, hey, I just grabbed all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put it with this. Let's put it together. You know what I'm saying? It's about building. If your woman don't know how to drive, put it in the car. Let her drive. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Stuff
That-
like that.
yeah.
It's just how you move, how you react to things. If you come at me and approach me wrong,
You-
I'm not about to, especially we at a job, I'm not about to come at you because I got my lady, my kid, my other kid to think
And
about.
see, just because you said that, that's why I build in silence, because they'll never know what to attack.
They never
You see
know
what I'm
what
saying?
to attack.
Right.
You're right. I like that because it's how you approach things. My approach, my finance, everything's intact, so everything is gonna work. You know what I mean? How do a relationship work? You can ask how do a relationship go toxic, but how do a relationship work?
There's no clear definition on how to make a relationship work.
That's
you can
what-
say
okay.
communication, but how do you define communication?
How do you define
talking?
communication?
Well,
Everybody talks.
No, because when I talk, I probably get louder than you.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
talking no
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
I'm actually
For real.
yelling.
Yeah.
So talking, no. It's
No.
all about how do you communicate. You can communicate by just shaking hands. I know you saying what's up.
That right. That right.
You ain't even got to say nothing. Just
And the
say
way
my
you
hand,
get
I
it
know you
across
said
is
what's up.
important because sometimes I'll be getting some shit across and I'll be aggressive like
Right,
how I do.
right,
and
right.
then like fucking what I said is fine. It's just I went at it a
How
way
you
wrong
said
way.
it.
Hey,
Right,
I'll
right,
tell what's it called? How you be in a relationship? Work on yourself first.
Work
Until,
yourself.
until you feel like you're fully capable of involving a separate person in your life, then you could be in a relationship.
There you go.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
If you're
go.
not fully ready, if you're just in there because they look good and y'all
That's
look
all.
good together,
And
it
even,
ain't gonna
and
work.
even
you-
understand when even you get to that point, you're still not fully ready.
But
Yeah. You're always gonna be
dating,
growing. It
like,
doesn't
If
stop.
you're in
Right.
there because they look good, you
Hold
know how
on.
much time you finna cheat on her?
We getting outside.
'Cause you in
We
there
getting
'cause you
outside.
look
What you
good.
need?
I'll sing 5 minutes.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying
just keep it rolling.
if you in a relationship because your girl look good and she bad as fuck, you know how many times you gonna cheat on her? Because the other bitch gonna look good too.
Yeah.
And the other bitch gonna look good too.
Yeah.
If you just in there because of the looks
Yeah.
and not what she really brings to the table,
It's
Well, that-
over with.
It's over.
But that's
It's over with.
It comes back to you though. That's when you gotta have morals. You gotta
That-
have all
more-
that
that's what I'm
pride and
saying.
shit.
Pride,
You
all
gotta
that
know what
shit.
you want.
Hey,
You
but
see what
right.
I'm saying?
Right.
We'll
Right.
we'll just air it out. We talking about mass majority.
we talking
Right.
about mass.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
not talking
That's what
about
it is.
my lady. We're not talking about your lady. None of that. we
No,
just
not
talking about.
even just a
No, I'm just
female,
saying if my lady watching this,
relationships.
I'm
I
not
mean,
talking
it's
about you,
it's
baby.
in men's
We're
DNA to
going
fuck
crazy.
as many
We're going
things as
crazy. Hold on.
possible, man.
Hey, hold on.
Get my ass whooped.
Hey, we're going crazy. Go ahead, Blake.
No, I'm
My
just
bad,
saying,
buddy.
like,
Go ahead.
historically, it's in men's
Shit.
DNA to fuck as many things as possible and spread their seed,
Yeah.
like, biologically.
Right.
A lot of things
mean-
people, but we're in a modern day age. We're not in the old times where they were trying to increase populace and, like, innovate and shit like that. Where
Right.
So now it's not a world of polygamy. I mean, some people do that. And that's
Shit,
straight.
they do
Yeah,
that.
but I'm
in
just
that
saying,
third
that's
world
whatever you
country.
define for your
Third world,
shit.
right, that
But,
third
like,
world shit, bro.
but I'm just saying, like, it's just, it's like you're saying, like, you, of course, like, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna see somebody else you would fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're like,
It's
that,
just
there ain't
what
no
it is.
question.
It's just
But it's having
right.
the discipline and knowing he's like,
Discipline,
that's not
right.
the move I'm making.
Right.
He's like, because I'm committed. I'm in this.
Knowing what
you
you
know what I
want.
mean?
Yeah, you can always be in that situation where you
Because
like,
you'd be lying
God
if you said you didn't
damn.
think that chick was bad. You know what I mean? But you made the conscious decision to just not fuck
Right.
with it. You know what I mean? And that's more
And that
sincere
does
than
not
anything.
make you a lame
Right.
people because you turned down pussy. You're not a lame because
Right,
you did
right,
that.
right. That's
You-
self-control,
Well,
man.
you just don't.
self-control.
Everything look good ain't golden. Okay.
Right.
So don't
The
do
grass
that.
isn't always greener.
It ain't.
Right.
I swear to God, it ain't. Cause if you go over there,
Right.
that motherfucking grass might be this tall though.
Right.
It might be green.
And then you keep
but
walking-
You gotta cut that motherfucker.
Right, and then you keep walking through that shit, and they got a
got
whole
grass.
dirt patch in that motherfucker. That's the one that
You
you
gotta know
said.
what type of character.
Well, I mean,
you
people
are.
get in that pattern when they keep changing up and going through the honeymoon
Damn.
phase and getting that new one. They're like, oh, this feels great. And then it goes to shit because they never worked on themselves in the in-between. You know what I
Right.
mean?
They ain't know.
They
who
didn't learn
was.
nothing from the past relationship. They
That's
didn't
what it
grow,
really
right,
boils.
you know.
If you don't know who you are, somebody
Right.
could change you in an
Right.
instant.
And
I
then-
can tell
Exactly.
you something and
Exactly.
change your whole look.
Yeah.
God
Damn.
damn. Change the
Damn.
whole
He said-
mic
he
and
said
everything.
change the whole mic direction, motherfucker.
Get over here.
No, but
Hey,
for real, I
nah,
can
but
tell
hey,
you
hey,
something.
but
You
that's-
can be
that-
gullible as
Yeah.
hell
Yeah.
if you don't even notice. You know what gullible? Gullible is real.
Right.
I can tell you some
Right,
shit. You
right,
go
right,
right
right.
along with it. Gullible is real.
It's hard to do that, man. And if you feel like it ain't working out, don't stick with it. Try to fix them. You can't fix nobody.
You gonna feel it
You
though.
can't fix
You
nobody.
will
You
feel
can't
it.
train
I think the
nobody.
mistake is trying to go
Yeah.
go into it, trying
That's
to.
the
What
thing.
you saying?
I think that's
helping
the mistake.
people
You see
that
what
don't
I'm
need
saying?
help. He
That
tried to
don't
pick up a damn thing on. It's a little doorknob. He tried to pick it up to fix it. He was like, "Damn, somebody don't need to be this right here." It's like, "Damn, where my shit at?" He lost it.
And when you get together, it's not
Trying to help
necessarily. It
people
doesn't
and
matter if
shit.
like you're here and they're there on the
Stupid
growth
ass.
level. You know what I mean? It's like the attempt and the potential. You know what I mean? Like, but if somebody's here but they're trying their fucking ass off to get here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's more important.
Yeah,
Because
but
they
don't
keep them.
try too hard.
Don't try
Well,
to.
you know what I mean? Don't make a logo too much explicit.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you,
yeah.
If you put an I right there, it might sell more than you put an IT. You know what I mean? Just go at it.
Just go at it.
Just go at it, man. Shit.
Hey, hey, the trend for the last 2 episodes, communication and all that.
No, for
Work
real
on
though.
yourself. Work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
You
for
can't
real.
fix nobody. everything's gonna sound good. Everything's obviously gonna sound good the first conversation.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you calculate it in your decision
That's
on
all.
making shit real.
Soak everything in
Soak
and
everything
make the
in.
best decisions.
And people change too, man. So if it
Got
change
to.
up, usually people show that there's a such thing as honeymoon phase.
And understand because I have the right to change my mind.
Yeah.
I told you what I told you, but I had the right to change
Well,
my
people
mind.
grow
I
as
do have
people.
the right
You're
to
not
change
gonna.
my
You're
mind.
not the same person you were 10 years
I
ago.
might-
right?
Okay, I
There you
did
go.
what I did, but I'm not the same person.
Because I might
But-
read something
But
5
that
years
being
ago
said,
that
if it
changed my
comes to
mind.
that point where you're at an impasse, but you learned it was a good relationship, you learned what you learned from it, and you both benefited from it, but you're going separate ways. Sometimes it goes that way.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
Yeah.
you're like, well, life's too short. You can't get stuck up in the rut. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But I enjoy. You know, we learned from each other, and we're moving on to live up to our potential.
Right,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
I helped you grow. You helped me grow.
Right.
You helped me see something I didn't see. And always read the P.S. shit. Because you know them PS's be like, and by the way, like, bitch, I didn't read that part. Be fucking me up. Damn.
Hey man, so all right, which one of y'all want to close it out?
Blake, come on, baby. You know you
Blake.
gotta close it
Go
out.
ahead, Blake.
Blake. No.
Bing bang.
Well, me and Isaiah are playing Apex tonight. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
definitely
right.
gonna download it as soon as we're done.
That right.
And then Ronto's gonna play with us too, because he's not gonna slack off.
Shout out
tonight, too.
Shout
Ronto.
out Ronto.
Check him
Shout
out.
out.
Ronto's World.
Yeah, that's him. So silly.
You
Check him out.
already know. Check
Simeon Way.
Yes, sir.
sir.
That's me.
That shit was dead as hell.
Well,
Let's
see.
go, baby.
That was me. Nigga.
Yeah,
Hey, right.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Good shit.
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, tune into the stream. Appreciate y'all staying in. Stick around for the Twitch. We're gonna have the after party. We got full party behind. We got
Oh,
Monday lunch
yeah.
pulled up in the middle. So
Y'all
that's
don't
dope.
even know what's back there.
Y'all don't even know what's in the back, but I'm pretty sure you heard it.
Ooh-wee. I know you heard
Right,
it.
right. Hey, keep on supporting to the channel. We growing. We bringing back the lunch table vibes, man. I think we found ourselves. This is I could say episode 20 was the official season 2.
damn.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Back with
we
it.
I feel like we try to get too technical with the shit, man. We
It's
forgot
alright,
about
it's
the
alright.
whole
You
vibe,
live and you
know what I'm
learn.
saying? So
you know?
we
You
living
live
on
and
learn.
shit.
We going back
And
to
not to
that.
say what we were doing was wrong.
Now what I'm saying, what we're doing
just
is
learning.
Yeah,
trial and
that's
error,
it.
son.
Yeah, we were just trying to get
On
more.
channel 5, had to get to channel 6.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
We on channel 7 now.
Exactly.
All right then. Fuck it. Yeah.
Hey, appreciate everybody that tuned in, man.
The stream's not going away.
Oh, yeah.
Don't stay tuned.
Peace.